The evil bats aren't dying. They're still alive. They just killed archers. They're still alive. Oh, they're still alive after a NATO. No way. And they're full HP. Mega Knight jumped. Okay. Oh, I got the jump on the tower. Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be playing this no-skill Goblin Giant Mega Knight deck. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. This deck is completely crazy. It actually might be the most no-skill deck in the entire game right now. I mean, you have Goblin Giant, Rage, and Mega Knight all in the same deck paired with the Little Prince. You actually can't get much more no-skill than this, and it actually works surprisingly good. Like, no-skill decks like this usually aren't that great, and they're just nice to get quick, easy wins, but this deck is, like, completely zero skill, and it's really good in the meta. I'm just gonna Mega Knight at the bridge here. I mean, my Goblin Giant just died, so why not Mega Knight the bridge, too? All Goblins here on the Fisherman. I don't want to take all that damage. I'm gonna pop the ability here, too, to keep my Little Prince alive. Perfect. It's dead now, but it's all good. That Mega Knight, yep, he had to waste his Hunter. Now I'm just up in Elixir. Nice. I can Fisherman to kite that Phoenix opposite lane. Nice. The thing I love about this deck is that the Evil Bats, they really shine in it. Evil Bats are amazing in this deck. They pair really well in it, and there's not many good Evil Bats decks, even though I feel like Evil Bats are really good. They just have, like, a hard time fitting better than Archers or Knight, but this deck, Bats really shine, and it shows how good they actually are, and this deck is just so broken. Zero skill. Like, okay, I'm going to Mega Knight here on top of the Royal Giant and a Little Prince too. I don't know how he defends this. I can just go Goblin Giant the bridge and it should be over. Actually, maybe I need to pop the Little Prince ability. We'll see what he wants to do here. That Little Prince is going insane. Look at this card. Is just like, this deck is just like 7 broken cards in one. I'm going to pop the ability here. Keep it alive. Oh, I'm going to go for the Goblins too. I'm going to Rage everything up. Rage, and that Ghost is dead. GG's. Look at this deck, dude. Let's go. Tower down. They couldn't even do anything, man. I love this deck. It's a lot of fun to play with. I really recommend you guys play it. Okay, I'll Bats here on the Fisherman. I could Goblin Giant the middle as well. Why not? I'll go for the Goblins too, maybe. Nah, I'll just let this go just in case. Oh, never mind. He gave up. GG's. I'll see you guys in the next match. I'm in the next match here against Crazy Hulk. Okay, he goes for the Cage in the middle. I'll go for the Little Prince in the back here. Okay. This guy, oh man, I really hope it's not like Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs are just like frustrating to play against. I'm just going to Goblin Giant the bridge here. Why not? This deck, it plays itself. You kind of just put cards down and everything works. I'm going to Fireball here. I'll Rage it up too. I really like this deck just because you don't really have to think. So whenever I just like don't want to try, I'm going to play this deck. Like Little Prince is going to clean up everything pretty much. I can just Bats here while also cycling my Evos. I feel like you get rewarded for not making the best plays in this match. Just because, I mean, the deck is just so no skill. It just plays itself. Everything is so obvious to do. And even if it's not obvious to you, you can just put cards down and stuff will just happen. All Goblins here on top of the Bar Barrel. Don't want to take that damage. A lot of the time, you just cycle to your Evo Bats and beat people. But sometimes you beat them before even getting to the Evo Bats. Okay, I'm not going to Fisherman because he could have E-Giant. I'll Mega Knight in the back here. Just want to be careful. Yeah, definitely playing E-Giant. E-Giant does seem to be a little bit difficult, but I could probably outplay them with like the Fisherman or something like that. I'll go for the Fisherman to pull the Bowler. I just want to get that dead. Fisherman. Oh no, he E-Giant blocked the Fisher. Damn, okay. I'm going to Little Prince here on top of the E-Giant. He's going to NATO, so I'll have my Goblin Giant plus Bats ready. There's just no way he does in NATO. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm going to Goblin Giant Bats. And the reason I want to tower trade here is because I feel like it'll be easier to attack him in a 1-to-1 situation than it is if, like a 0-to-0 towers. So I think tower trading is definitely the move here. It'll make it much easier to win. All Goblins here on top of the Archers and the Bowler. I don't want to get 3 crowned. Okay, I have to Fisherman too since he did the Barb Barrel. That was a good Barb Barrel. For a second, the Fisherman is good. You can't E-Giant opposite lane though because I do have my Little Prince. And Little Prince is really good at defending E-Giants. Alright, he goes for the Bowler. I'll just go for my Little Prince in the back here. It's going to be weird to play this out, but I think it is definitely better. I'll Mega Knight too. I don't care if he goes for the E-Giant. Okay, I'm going to let the Little Prince go. Don't want to defend that. If I defend that, I feel like it's not going to be good for me. I'll pop the ability here just to knock back that E-Giant. I'm going to Evo Bats here on top of the Bowler, because if they heal, then the Tornado won't kill it. Okay, wait. These Bats are going to go crazy. I'm going to Goblin Giant the middle. Okay, I'm going to go for the Fisherman to pull in the Bowler. I'm going to Rage everything up. The Evo Bats aren't dying. They're still alive. They just killed Archers. They're still alive. Oh, they're still alive after a NATO. No way. And they're full HP. Mega Knight jumped. Okay. Oh, I got the jump on the tower. That did splash damage somehow. Nice. Wait, I'm going to Goblins and then Mega Knight the Pocket because he doesn't have a Bar Barrel. I'm going to go for the Bats. Oh, I got the Little Prince. Nice, my Goblins are on tower. Okay, I'm just going to Goblin Giant the middle as soon as I can. Goblin Giant. And let's go. Easy win. I knew 1-to-1 tower would be way easier. This deck is impossible to defend sometimes. Let's go. I'm in the next match here against this guy. I'll just cycle my Bats first play. Always good to get to your Evos right at the start. It's always a huge advantage to get to your Evos before your opponent because usually you can punish them really hard. I'll Rage on the tower here just to cycle. I don't want to wait. Okay, I'll Fisherman in the back, I guess. Okay, and never mind, I'll Fisherman the Miner, and then I can Goblins on his Goblins. I don't have anything good for that Little Prince. I think I have to Mega Knight on top of it. I'll wait as much time as possible, though, to try to make him ability. Okay, I'll Mega Knight. Yeah, I took one hit, but I wanted to try to grab the Guardian if I could. I think if I Bats here... Yeah, Bats, he has to Poison. If I Bats before, he'd have to Delivery, which is still a good trade, but it's an even better trade when he has to Poison. That Knight will take care of the Mega Knight, though, unfortunately. I feel like I can win this matchup pretty easily. I just need to get a good dual lane pushdown. This deck is really good at split laning people with the Mega Knight Goblin Giant. It's really annoying and hard to defend, because if you Fireball Rage down their Little Prince, it's really hard for them to defend, actually. Okay, nice Fisherman there. Fisherman is really good against the Miner, one of the few cards that can consistently not take much damage against it. I'll Goblin Giant the River here, then pop the ability on the left. Just try to force out a lot of Elixir right now. Not bad. I do have my Evo Bats next, which is perfect, because I always want to get to your Evo Bats as soon as possible, because Poison doesn't kill Evo Bats if they keep hitting stuff, so I want to try to get the Royal Delivery out and then abuse my Evo Bats. I can Goblins on the left, just put them low in case he pops the ability. I'll Evo Bats on defense. I kind of have to, huh? Not bad, though. This is fine. He still has to overcommit to defend those, maybe with like a Royal Delivery, so nice positive trade there. +4 because he minored too. I'll Fisherman on it. He has to defend the Fisherman. This could be good, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to Mega Knight the back here, try to get a dual lane push going. He has Evo Knight in hand too. Okay, Evo Knight's the bridge. I'm going to Goblin Giant kite it opposite lane. That was really bad. I'm going to Goblins on the Miner, and then I'll Bats on top of the Little Prince. Wait, he just lost. It's over. He can't kill anything. I have a Goblin Giant Mega Knight. I'll Fisherman here, and then I'll just go for the Rage on top of the Goblins. Keep the Goblin Giant alive. I can do another Goblin Giant. Wait, 6, 6, 3, 7. Jeez, I have 22 Elixir down. I'm going to go for the Little Prince to bridge. Then I can just go for the Bats. Then I can pop the ability as soon as I get enough. And this guy just got clamped. Look at this push. This is actually undefendable. How could you ever stop that push? Like, with what cards for that amount of Elixir could you ever stop that for? GG's. This deck is incredible. I'm in the next match here against Remus. This guy plays with Log Bait, but with a Poison over the Rocket. Matchup's really difficult, but I know that if I play really well on defense, I could win, because you can overwhelm him with the Goblin Giants and the Little Prince. The Little Prince especially. The Little Prince is really good against Log Bait, especially the ability. So if I play my cards right, I'll definitely win. Let's see what he wants to do, though. Okay, I'll Rage here on top of the gang. Not really worried about the single Elixir. I'm more worried about the Knight Goblin gang pushes when I don't have enough for Mega Knight. I'll Little Prince the back here for that Knight. This is really good for me already. It's nice that he cycled the Knight in the back like that. Alright. I'll Fisherman in the middle here just to pull the Knight in. Okay. I don't really know what he's doing. He's not really being too aggressive. I'll go for the Goblin Giant the back into the Princess, just because Goblin Giant back into Princess always makes sure the Princess dies, which is good. And then it can Goblins on top of the barrel. Goblins full countering barrel is really nice for me. I'll have my Bats down the middle to predict the Inferno Tower. Then I can go for the Little Prince behind the Goblin Giant right away. I need to keep up the pressure, and I'll have my ability ready for the Knight. Yeah, I'm going to pop the ability, and then I can go for a Rage on the Goblin Gang if he plays it. Okay, I'm going to Rage here on the Gang. Perfect. This is really good for me already. He's going to take a ton of damage here. Yeah, look at all this damage. Little Prince is so good. I'll Fisherman the bridge as well, force out the defensive barrel. Doesn't have a good cycle to defend this. Yep, there it is. 1 hit, 2 hits. Yeah, nice. Really good damage there. That's game-winning damage. I will need to break through one more time, but he's going to have to play much riskier. I'll Goblin Giant the bridge and go for my Evo Bats. Try to get a few more ticks of damage. Evo Bats here. Hopefully they can heal up and get some chip damage. If they get some damage, will be good. Or if it forces out the Evo Knight, even better. And I actually got a few Spear Goblin hits on the tower. All Goblins as well, just to make sure that the Evo Knight dies down to those Bats. Really, really good for me. I'll just cycle my Little Prince to back because he might try to barrel. I could pop the ability on it. Aw, damn. Okay, Rocket wouldn't be good anyways. Oh, wait, he doesn't have Rocket. He has Poison. I'm stupid. I'm going to go for the Fisherman here to grab that Princess. I forgot mid-game that he had the Poison. Okay, wait, that's in the front. I'll just Fireball that. Easy. He's going to Knight on the left because I don't have enough for Mega Knight. I don't want to save up for it either because I feel like it would just be bad. Okay, I'll Fisherman here, and I'm not going to Bats down the middle. I'll just let this Goblin Giant go. Could be worse. I just need to wait for the right time to push. I'll Bats here on top of that, and then a Little Prince on top of the Ice Spirit. I'm going to take some barrel damage, but it's okay. I want to get the 3-card cycle with the Goblin Giant so I can cycle 2 of them. I'll Goblin Giant, and then I'll just wait for him to go in. Okay, I'm going to Goblins here, and then I'll Rage. Wait, that was a really bad. I don't have to defend that again. This is perfect. I think he lost right here. I can go for the Fisherman here. Actually, I'm going to Bats down the middle because the Goblin Giant's going to kill the Princess anyway. Then a Little Prince to right, and then I'll Goblin Giant in front of it, and it's over. Now that Inferno Tower is going to die. There's nothing he can do from here. He poisoned, but it's not enough. I'm going to pop the ability. Oh, and the Knight walked away. I'm going to Fireball predict the gang. Nice. I'm going to Rage on it. GG's. Let's go. Really, really nice win. Even with Inferno Tower poison, he still couldn't defend this deck. Like, this deck is something special, man. I'm in the next game here against Geok CR. I don't know why you would put Clash Royale in your Clash Royale name. I feel like it doesn't even make sense. Like, you already know you're a Clash Royale player. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Gonna go for my Bat split in the back here. Cycled my Evo Bats. He has a Dark Prince and Archers. Feel like he's playing Sparky. He's gonna Mega Knight here for the Dark Prince. Okay, that Mega Knight's gonna kill it. Okay, he has a Prince. Never mind. I guess it's Giant Double Prince. I'll go for the Little Prince here on top of the Prince, and then I'll Goblins here to block the dash. That should be pretty good for me here. Shouldn't be easy for him to defend at all. Doesn't have that many ground cards ready. He just played... What? You have a Valkyrie, Double Prince, and a Miner? How many ground cards do you have? Okay, I'm going to Goblin Giant the bridge here. He goes for the Little Prince. I'm not going to pop the ability. I'm just going to Rage, just try to finish off the Little Prince and get some good damage on the tower. Yeah, nice. That's some pretty good damage there. Like, okay, 1,500. Yeah, nothing to complain about. And then I can just go for the Fisherman. Actually, all Bats to get to my Evos instead. Bats are really good. They're pretty underrated as well, just like in general. Bats are a really good card. Okay. I don't know this guy's deck. I'm so confused right now. I'm actually so confused. I know he has Evo Archers, but what could his win condition be? Is it like a Royal Recruits? Is it just like a Miner spam deck, I guess, maybe? I'll Fisherman in the back here. If he has an Electro Giant, I'm going to cry. See what he wants to do here. Okay, he goes for the Dark Prince. I'll Goblin Giant the back. He does have a Prince, but I'm not really worried about it. That's going to kill the Dark Prince too, so just a pretty good Goblin Giant in general. A Little Prince here on top of the Dark Prince. Then I could go for my Goblins, but I'll just let the rest of this go. This Little Prince is going to go in. Okay, I'll pop the ability just to make sure that it kills the Valkyrie. I don't want it to die right now. I'll Fireball here on top of the Little Prince too. Perfect. My Little Prince is going crazy. And he has to defend it again, or it's going to get like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, he zapped it. I'll just Mega Knight the back here. I'm up a little bit of Elixir right now, so he Dark Princed. I can just Fisherman that. That was a really bad Dark Prince. Oh, and another Prince. Okay, I'm going to go for the Fisherman here. I'm going to Goblins. Wait, he's trying to pop the ability and push it to the tower. I'm going to Evo Bats here. Wait, that Mega Knight's going to defend everything. A Little Prince here. What a nice Fisherman. The Fisherman is so underrated, dude. I can just Goblin Giant here behind the Mega Knight, right? I'll go for the Fireball and the Evo Archers. Yup, there it is. Going to Rage this up. Going to go for my... I don't even need to go for anything, I don't think. I'm going to Fisherman the bridge, I guess. And then I want a Goblin Giant again. That's going to pull it off of my Goblin Giant. Perfect. I'm going to go for another Goblin Giant. There's no way he can defend this. Nice, my Spear Gobs. I'm going to go for my Bats. Going to Rage this up. And that's going to be a good game. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.